Okay, so for entertainment purposes, there is this temptation, I believe, to be a love offer on its way to the energy in a Queen of Swords right now. But there are several messengers that came out with this King of Cups. And also another messenger that came out, Messenger of Pentacles, with the juggling Two of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles collaboration. This messenger also just had a very airy feeling. I feel like the energy is in a like Seven of Swords, sneaky and just kind of cunning. Okay. Bella, why are you doing this to me? Okay, so and it's message of a love offer with the Two of Water, and the Eight of Air would be the Eight of Swords. So that's like being bound and trapped, with the Ace of Cups, which is, I feel like this is like a love bomb, like a big time love bombing that's supposed to come into play. And that love bomb is going to be that temptation for this Queen of Swords here. So let me try to, I'm jumping all over the place. I asked about the person that this temptation, this warning was for. And I got the Hermit to the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel that this is somebody that has gone through the dark night of the soul, that has gone through a lot of healing from heartache. When I asked to elaborate on the Hermit, that's when I got the Queen of Swords with the Three of Swords, so heartbreak, and the Seven of Wands, so standing your ground. So this energy is in the Queen of Swords, which is okay, so she's in the right. I do feel like it's a feminine energy, and guarded, mind over heart, but she has been through heartbreak, which is probably why she's in the Queen of Swords. And especially after going through healing, I feel that the wheel is about to turn in her favor. Karma, wish fulfillment. She's put in a lot of hard work. And the guides are asking that she stand her ground. Whoever feels like they may resonate with the Queen of Swords that has recovered from heartache and dark night of the soul, and been doing a lot of self-work and care. Even though she is coming up as the Queen of Swords, I do feel like the warning is because she is also the Queen of Cups, very much so. There's a lot of water and love and the peaceful, like blue and tranquility on the table, but then there's just this airy with the messengers. I just feel like the darker colors and standing your ground, and I feel like this is a warning, because this Queen of Swords could very well fall for this temptation because of the Queen of Cups in her, because she still very much is a Queen of Cups. And that's why this is a warning of maybe any promise coming of finances, stability, of this love offer, love bombing, that is meant to keep her bound. the card doesn't show, but the Eight of Swords is usually a woman that's like bound and blindfolded, and I kind of feel that energy from this. And there, you know, there's this messenger again that's just very sneaky. The kind of like the Page of Pentacles, that's juggling the Two of Pentacles and which one? Okay, yes, and the Three of Pentacles, and about this love offer. So I definitely think that this is just a warning message for anyone in the collective that has, you know, been on this healing journey and has gone through, you know, a significant amount of heartache that you have put the work in to heal from. Don't be fooled. Don't be tricked. Think, you know, stay in temperance, work on healing. When I asked about, let's see, I asked about some advice for this Queen of Swords, and on another deck, and it said to have spiritual strength, and I look at this kind of like the Ace of Swords. Success is promised to you, and let's see, I'm all over the place here. So on the back of this, it's recommending, you know, patience. Remember your healing journey with the sacral chakra. And again, the temptation card, you know, be wary of temptation. I saw a bunch of stuff here. So there is this offer coming up, and it's saying to choose wisely. And this kind of looks like rock, paper, scissors, but there's like a fella there on the edge of that dock, and it kind of looks like straight ahead is the way to go, like forward movement, keep going forward. But it reminds me of the Seven of Cups with options. And I feel like there is one option that will be the right option, and that it's very important to remember your healing journey and to remain in temperance in order to not be fooled, you know, not have the veil over your eyes, or being bound and blindfolded and leaping, but to stay in temperance, to remember your healing. The third eye chakra did come out here. What did we? And with the memories of love, yeah, I do feel like that warning is from something that you've already healed from, trying to come back and stir things up. And, you know, with the memories of love and choose wisely. And says the third eye. Yeah. Suffering in silence. I think of the Hermit with that. You know, remember the hard work that you've put through, that you've put in, and don't be willing to, you know, give that up for a love offer or an offer of finances. Remember who you are. Remember your hard work, and choose wisely. You know, stay in temperance. Work on your third eye chakra. Work on your sacral chakra as well. And yeah, I wanted to kind of keep it short, and that they're all over the place. I'll figure this out, but right now I'm just not used to it. If I get a reading, I'm just gonna try to put it out the best way that I can, until I'm comfortable pulling on camera, and I don't know, until I have a little bit more, I'm a little bit more organized. But there was a second message that came out that is a little bit more positive. Not that this is not positive. I feel like this is just kind of a heads up, and just reminding you to reminding you of your healing journey, and not to let anything throw you off your game, you know, and just how far that you've come. And so stay on that journey, be steadfast, you know, go forward movement always. And when you kind of miss your step or you get sidetracked, like, remember that's okay. Don't be hard on yourself, but recenter by always getting back to self-love and focusing on, you know, where you've come and how much you've already accomplished. The other message, it's short, but I want to share it anyway. So let's see. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Okay, so just give me a minute. Okay, these three cards came out together. It's the Magician to the Fool to the Empress. However, when I saw it, what I immediately saw was, I read the card like that without it being the Fool card, and it just reminded me of like the Justice card with the trumpet. And I felt like that was kind of like an initiation for this Empress. And with the Magician that came out with them, they came out all three together. It was just funny because when I saw these three cards, I was like, okay, this reminds me of Justice. I feel like this is like an initiation with the Magician and the Empress. You know what? I'm thinking of the High Priestess. And then at the back of the deck, that popped right out as soon as I had that thought. It was kind of like, you know, clarification or verification, whatever, but the High Priestess just popped out. Like, as soon as I thought, I'm getting High Priestess off of this Magician Empress to the, like, the trumpet and the kind of initiation feeling that I'm getting. I feel like this is an Empress that has done the work and is coming into her purpose and her gifts, and she's becoming the High Priestess. And then that High Priestess was like, yep, that's exactly what we were going for there. So so then let's see, I'm trying to remember, because I did this one first and then the other warning message came out, and I spent a lot more time on that because I was trying to figure out what was it saying and what the warning was. So now I've kind of forgotten this, so I'm trying to remind myself as I go over it, but it's very short. So the High Priestess. Okay, so then the next thing that came out was this the Tower to the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles, though, I didn't read it that way as a Seven of Pentacles, because the first thing that I saw when I saw this card, I thought of the movie, that it's an old Peter Pan movie, and it's like where Peter Pan gets older and he doesn't remember. It actually was called Hook, I think. And he doesn't remember who he is, and like he's back in Never Never Land, and they're trying to help him remember. And there's this younger, this card actually looks like him to me, Wolfio, I think his name was, and he was very jealous, very envious of Peter Pan, and to the point of trying to sabotage him from getting his memories back because he wanted to take his place. The way he's looking at this, like, pixie is kind of the way that he had looked at Peter Pan in the movie. Very, very envious, just like he wanted to squash him, like he was a threat because he himself wanted to be Peter Pan. So that was what I got. Like, the minute that I looked at this card, that whole story came into play, and it came with the Tower. So I was I was wondering if this was like a tower warning for this high priestess that um, maybe could be like an earth angel, and that this is a foe that, you know, is very envious and hateful toward them, and just kind of wanting to take their place. And with the energy, I also felt kind of like there's this boyish, you know, like in the movie, he wasn't terrible. He was like a sad kid that just, you know, wanted to be special, kind of. And then he ends up, I think he actually ends up sacrificing his life for Peter later in the movie, which is just a little bit dark. But he, you know, he I remember him being like, oh, you are the Pan. Like, he wasn't all bad, but he was just kind of in this this jealous, that envious feeling that is what kind of darkened him. So you don't like hate the character, you actually feel kind of sorry for him in the movie. At least I remember I did. There's, you know, you have a little bit of empathy for him, that he's kind of trapped in his own darkness and his own pain, that's from childhood. So I kind of got that vibe, like this energy is stuck in their childhood, which is ironic because I, you know, kind of picked up the whole Peter Pan thing. And like, yeah, I got a feeling like this energy's stuck in their childhood and just never healed. So specifically stuck in trauma, but they are an adult, and their mind is still trapped in that pain, almost like they just didn't know how to heal, like they just didn't ever get help to learn, and they just got trapped. However, they still pose a threat. You know, it's not fair to this high priestess for, you know, to like have somebody want to just squash them like a bug that does, you know, they don't deserve it. But the high priestess is, I feel like in her power. I don't feel worried about her at all. I get more empathy toward this character on the Seven of Pentacles card. So when I elaborated with the Tower to find out what is this Tower, the Justice card came out, and also the Ace of Swords, again with the twice with the Sword of Truth. And so I don't feel like this is anything to worry. I think it's just kind of telling, like, kind of placing where things are, because I tried to elaborate a little bit further on what this was saying, and it kind of went in circles, because I pulled another deck and I was asking more about this character. So I was like, well, who is this envious character to the Tower? Like, tell me more about this person, because I view this as like an energy, like a person. And the Seven of Wands came out, which is like a deceptive card, sneaky, treacherous. So that it kind of confirms what I already thought about this person, you know, envying someone and meaning to harm them. But I think this Tower is actually happening to this person that's at the Seven of Wands, because I pulled more on that character, and I was trying to like, okay, who is this person at the Seven of Wands, you know, trying to like get further. And then it came up Knight of Pentacles, so it gave the identity of this envious character or energy as a Knight of Pentacles. And when I tried to get more information on the tower, on what this individual, like, well, we know the intentions are like deceptive, but I just tried to see, like, with the new deck, what else would come out. And it was really crazy because it actually was the same thing over again. It came out the tower to the star in reverse, which was like, originally when this came out, it was the tower to this person that basically, you know, I could view them as like the star in reverse, this person that just feels like they want to be, you know, the Peter Pan. They want to be this earth angel. They're envious to the point of like, they just want to take their place. They, you know, so that it, to me, this was exactly the same thing. It just kind of went in a circle with the new deck. And so I just kind of stopped the reading there, because it was basically just letting me know that there's an envious person on this earth angel high priestess that, you know, is at the Seven of Wands, or was at the Seven of Wands, and is facing a tower, or has faced a tower, because of this treachery, this deceit, these bad intentions that they have, with the sort of truth coming out and justice coming out. Basically, justice is in play, or has already happened. And it was, you know, just like saying, like, this Empress has been initiated. Yeah, so I guess it was just kind of just stating like something about a situation coming to completion, and like there's nothing to worry about. And I don't know if this had to do with the second reading that I went over first, with the temptation warning, that maybe this person at the Seven of Swords had something to do with that that temptation, that love offer. But I felt that it was two separate. I felt like it was two separate energies, separate situations. It could be like this is saying, okay, there's nothing to worry about. If maybe this high priestess is the Queen of Swords that was here, that needed to stand her ground, and has healed from heartache, with the Wheel of Fortune turning in her favor after coming out of Hermit. Like, it could be like she came out of Hermit and she is the, you know, Empress to the High Priestess, and, you know, it's saying justice will be served, or has been served. I don't know, but I decided to read it as two separate messages, and I guess we could connect them however it resonates, I guess. And this is for entertainment purposes, and I just wanted to get it out there quickly, and I hope you enjoyed it, and that it wasn't too confusing, because I feel like it was a little bit all over the place. Okay, thank you. Take care. Bye.